Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2.
We're gonna activate DCG Bomb on your WarGreymon Ace. Yep.
I'm assuming it's that. Yep, that's fine. You will overflow 4, so this is free. And, you know, since you were so nice to do that to me, I'll do the same to you. I'll activate Trident Arm of my own.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben, and this is the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2. With me and my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, every video we'll bring in our own proxy decks, up to date with whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each video giving either of us a point, and the one with the most points after 15 weeks will win the entire series. Like last season, each video is going to be uploaded on either me or Kyle's channel, so be sure to subscribe to both so you don't miss out on any of the action. The Digimon Tri Cup 2. Let's see what kind of spicy decks we can brew.
So guys, we won the last one with none other than D Brigade. With that W in hand, we're gonna bring something a little spicy to face off against Ben. So let's get into it, shall we? So the major deck I'm bringing today is none other than MegaGargomon Ace. This is before we have BT15 stuff, so it's a little bit behind. But this is the advanced deck. So after they revealed the full deck, I decided to build this and face off against Ben with it. Pieces that we are using are going to be like the Lotmon and Terriermon Searchers from EX05. They just help get us pieces that are going to be 2 colors. Really useful. Then we have like Terriermon, who's going to help us play a Green Tamer for a reduced cost and a Lotmon for a reduced cost. Really good. We can combo it with the starter deck 17s. Lotmon, that'll have one of your Digimon gains Alliance. Being able to give Alliance generically to anything is really good. Then you have a Rapidmon, who's just really nasty comboed in with his Rapidmon counterparts. We have at least, 13 Rapidmons, so our MegaGargomon Ace has plenty of targets to be able to warp on, Blast Ace Evolve, and just really make our opponent have a bad day. So I'm really excited to bring something like this because there's a lot of potential with it. And then we do also have the ability to warp in with Henry. Henry's start of main phase gains you 1 memory. Placing this Tamer and 1 Gargomon and Rapidmon from your trash as a bottom Digivolution of one of your Terriermons. Digivolve into a Megagargo in your hand, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. The Digimon Digivolve by this effect gains Rush. So this can allow you to be able to play the Terriermon and then just do the whole combo. If you have like 7 memory, that's a really powerful play. But the fact that they have an option called Double Typhoon that lets you play a Terrier or a Lotmon, the Terriermon for free, is going to be really awesome. So we also are teching in Willis and Henry from the older sets, which is good combo pieces. And then we do have 1 Mimi because Mimi is just one of those broken pieces. So all in all, I'm excited for this list. Hopefully we can beat Ben.
Well, that was unfortunate. While it was too bad that we were unable to win that special episode, it is kind of to be expected considering that Kyle brought D Brigade. But alas, the past is the past, and this episode we are going back to normal with our usual schedule programming, with revealing some cards from BT15, and I have a very spicy deck for you guys. Presenting BlackFlare. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you did not mishear me. I said BlackFlare, not Blue Flare. Now, from just looking at this list alone, you might be considering that this deck is an absolute mess. However, there is a method to my madness. Now, I think it all goes without saying, the main focus of the strategy is going to be using the good tools from Blue Flare. Now, Blue Flare as a strategy as a whole is mainly focusing on controlling tempo by being able to stun our opponent's board. But what makes this deck Black Flare? Well, that goes back to the core cards of this deck, that being the Agumon as well as the Gabumon back from EX04. Now, what makes these cards so great? Well, that's because they have the on-play effects of being able to check the top 3 cards of our deck, being able to get a Greymon as well as a Garurumon in name. Now, I think it goes without saying what kind of Greymon we're going to be crapping, of course, but what is the Garurumon we're going to be getting? Well, presenting the brand new Secret Rare Metal Garurumon, it having the effect of on Digivolution, we get to choose 3 of our opponent's Digimon or Tamers, and until the end of our opponent's turn, those cards cannot suspend, meaning they cannot tap for effects as well as attack or block. And it also having the effect of all turns of when this Digimon gets suspended, it is able to unsuspend, giving us some much needed offensive pressure as well. Meaning that after we use the BT10 Metal Greymon, being able to choose 3 of our opponent's Digimon and making so that they can't attack or block, we can potentially follow it up with a Digivolution into the Secret Rare Metal Garurumon, being able to potentially choose those same 3 things again and stun them. So by combining these 2 cards together, I'm hoping that this deck is going to be able to continually stun Kyle's board, while also keeping up that offensive pressure as well. Now, using the EX4 Greymon and Garurumons are not only decent search targets, as well as being able to Digivolve on top of our Gabumon and Agumon respectively, we can then make use of actually our inheritable effects of those Agumon and Gabumons, being able to gain 1 memory whenever our other Digimon Digivolves, as well as the Sunamon to be able to draw ourselves a card. But since we are playing the Matt Ishida and the Tai Kamiya from EX04 as well, every time we are going to be able to Digivolve our Metal Greymon, or if we just Digivolve normally, we should be able to continuously recur these Agumon and Gabumon respectively, giving us some additional searches, meaning we don't actually have to play cards like Blazing Memory Boost, since this Matt and Tai gives us memory anyway. Now, after a little bit of testing, I did notice this deck was missing a little bit of draw power, as well as some selective trashing to make use of our Kiriha and Nene Tamers. But since we are playing Garurumons anyway, we may as well make use of the Garurumon X Antibody. Now, since it is able to gain gain us a memory as well as draw and discard, giving us some much needed consistency. Now, I do admit that this recording took place way before the new ban list came out, so you might have to give me some slack a little bit here, but I do still think that this deck is really cool. Let's go see how effective it really is.
Alrighty.
Okay, start the party.
Here we go. I'm gonna be starting off with a hatching into a Sunamon. Sunamon's gonna be evolving into a Gabumon. Draw 1. I think we'll hard play a Kiriha and Nene down, giving you 4. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Hatch Gummymon. We're gonna Digivolve Gummymon into Terriermon to draw me a card. Then we'll do double Typhoon.
Nice.
Reveal top 3. 1, 2, 3. So we got some good hits. We'll get Black MegaGargo, and we'll get Henry, and then double Typhoon comes into the battle area.
Nice. And what's the delay on that one do?
So I get to play a Terriermon or a Lopmon free of charge.
Ooh, nice. Really built in for Alliance. I love it.
We'll just give you a Henry. So I go to 3 for the rest of the game.
That's pretty rude, but understandable. All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. Staying and raising for now. I will be activating the new spell card, Supreme Connection. I'll reveal the top 5 cards of my deck. I'll be getting 1 machine or cyborg to my hand, and then 1 machine or cyborg goes to trash. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only a male Burgemon to hand. Very troublesome. We'll go exactly into this order here. We will now go and hard play a Agumon. I will reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. I'll add 1 Garurumon and 1 Greymon in name. Unfortunately, no Greymon, but we do get a Garuru.
Draw for turn. We're gonna promote this Terrier boy up. So Terriermon's gonna do some fun here. You may play a Green Tamer or a Lopmon in its name from your hand without reduced cost of 2 is its main effect. So we are going to play Henry. I'm going to Digivolve into Rapidmon.
That's pretty good and rude. I will draw for turn.
You're at 1.
Think the play now is we will promote out here. Thanks to the Kiriha and Nene, I will be going to 2 memory now. And then we're going to pay 2 memory this Agumon into Garurumon. Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to use the Sunamon's effect to draw 1 more card. And then I can use the Garurumon to evolve into a Greymon in my hand for free. Unfortunately, I do not own one, but that's okay. Instead, we're gonna go evolve this Garurumon into Garurumon X Antibody. Draw a card. On evolution, we get to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. So we'll draw 2, and then I'll discard 2. Male Bird Agumon.
Sure.
And because I evolved on top of Guru, I do gain a memory. We're just gonna evolve this Gabumon now into a Garurumon for 2. Thanks to the Agumon, I will get to gain a memory as well. We're just gonna hard play a Agumon down. I reveal the top 3 cards of my deck, Garurumon X Antibody, and a Metal Greymon. The Chimeramon goes to the top of my deck.
Draw for turn. We're going to hatch. So I'm at 4 because the new Henry gives me something to play with. We're gonna Digivolve into Lopmon and Raising to draw. I'm gonna slam down a 1 of hidden potential discover.
Whoa! HPD! That's rude. Nice.
Yep. We're going to suspend Golden Rappa, Digivolve into MegaGargo Ace. His effect activates, so when Digivolving, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon and or Tamers, and 2 of them do not unsuspend or Digivolve until the end of your opponent's next turn. MegaGargo Ace will unsuspend because of his when Digivolving effect. I'm going to suspend both Garurumons down.
Hey, that's fine.
MegaGargo Ace will attack Garurumon X Antibody first. Gummy to draw.
He can die.
Okay. Another double Typhoon. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Decent pluses here. We'll grab the 2 pluses. Play another Henry down so we can get 5 memory the following turn.
That is annoying.
Unsuspend.
Unsuspend as well. I will hatch first and then start a main phase. Kiriha and Nene will gain me a memory, so I will go to 3. My Sunamon into a Gabumon first to draw.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is the only play I got. We're just gonna evolve this Agumon into a Greymon for 3. Draw 1.
Yep.
We then get to trigger the Gabumon effect here. I will get to gain a memory, and then Sunamon will let me draw 1 more card as well. I think the best play then is just we're gonna play another Kiriha and Nene down, giving you 3. Go ahead.
Draw. Promote up the Lopmon this time. Use one of the double Typhoons. Play Terriermon down for free. And Terriermon's effect, we will play a Henry down for free. Hatch.
Oh, we mean Willis. Gotcha.
We'll Digi to draw. 3 cost. Willis will reduce the cost by 1, so this is only 2. MegaGargo Ace will swing into security. Gummy, draw me a card.
Oh man, I want to do it so bad, but I think I can't afford to right now. I think we'll just let it go through. Check. We're good. We're good.
MegaGargo Ace unsuspends. Rapidmon will swing all turns when he becomes suspended. Minus 4,000 DP, the Greymon. Bye-bye.
And we'll die, so I will save.
Yep, and Gummy draws me a card. Henry, when one of my Rapidmons or Gargomon suspend the Garurumon.
Okay, that is a-okay. I will do a security check. It is a Metal Garurumon.
MegaGargo Ace will swing into the Garurumon.
That's fine. That's good.
Digivolve Gargo and Raising to draw me a card. And we'll play Henry down again.
Henry number 3000. That's fair.
Yep.
Promote out first the Gabu. Kiriha Nene will gain me 2 memories. 2 costs into another Guru. Draw a card. On evolution, I can play a mat down, but I still haven't drawn a mat to save my life, so that is a-okay. Evolve this Garurumon into a Garurumon X Antibody. Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to gain a memory, and then I will draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Draw 2. I will discard a Kiriha Onuma, and I'll discard a male bird. Pop the Supreme Connection. So when I would have play a level 5 or higher cyborg from my hand, I can reduce the play cost by 3. We'll then also Digi-Cross with a Kiriha and Nene. So this lets me take 1 card from my sources and 1 card from my trash. Yep. So we'll take the Greymon from my sources, and I will take the male Burgemon that I just discarded. Digi-Crossing into Metal Greymon for free. I will stun the 2 things that I'm allowed to stun, and I have Rush as well, so that's all cool. But I think we're gonna go a step further, actually. Pay 4 memory, going into the Metal Garurumon X Antibody. Going down to 0, and I draw a card. Gabumon will trigger, and the Tsunomon will trigger, so I'll gain a memory, going back to 1, and then Tsunomon will draw me an extra card. Metal Garurumon X Antibody will swing into security. When attacking, the Greymon will draw me a card, and then the Gabumon X Antibody as well. By returning 1 Digimon card from my trash to the bottom of my deck, I can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a same level as the return card. Metal Garurumon from the bottom of my deck, and I'll delete the MegaGargo.
Sure.
Okay, so I will go to 5, and this is just 1 check.
1K.
I will hard play a Mat and Tai. We're just going to be hard playing a Gabumon down, reveal the top 3 cards of my deck, Metal Greymon, and the Metal Garurumon to hand. Blitz Greymon will go to the top of my deck. That's it.
Draw for turn. I go to 6, mode up Gargo, Digivolve into Rapidmon to draw me a card, rest the Willis to reduce the cost. We will de-Digivolve Metal Greymon X Antibody.
Oh, Metal Garurumon X Antibody? Yeah, that's fine.
We're gonna Digivolve into MegaGargo Ace. We're gonna suspend the Garurumon X Antibody. It's not gonna be able to Digivolve. We're gonna suspend the Gabu. MegaGargo Ace will attack Metal Greymon.
It will be deleted, and I will material save 2.
Trash 1 security, please.
Trashing 1 security is fine.
13 into security.
Sure. Security check. It is a Metal Gray. You are fine.
3 cost evolve into Rapid to draw me a card. MegaGargo Ace restands.
That is all good. I will hatch, and then beginning a main phase, Kiriha and Nene will put me to 5. Then we are actually going to use Kiriha and Nene here to suspend. We will have to suspend both Kiriha and Nenes here, unfortunately. Okay. So with both Kiriha and Nene suspended, I will be bringing out another Metal Greymon.
Sure.
I can only stun the Digimon that I'm allowed to stun, which are the 2 Digimon with only 2 sources. Or sorry, 1 source specifically. So I will then swing into security. I will use the Greymon effect to draw me a card, and the Mill Bird will stun the other MegaGargo Ace.
No, let it through. Let's see. 8K?
Oh, yep, it's fine. I will material save. They really can't swing, so I guess the best play I got is just to hard play a male Burgemon. If somehow that MegaGargo Ace is allowed to swing, it will get -2 memory. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay. Unsuspend, draw. Hatch. Digivolve Lopmon into Rapidmon to draw. Rest Willis, this is reduced cost. Minus male bird, minus Gabu.
Yep, this will get saved, and Gabu will die.
We'll Digivolve into Rapidmon. De-Digivolve Garurumon X.
Correct.
Yep, and that dies.
Oh, yep, that's fine.
We'll go double Typhoon here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. We'll grab Terrier Mom.
We'll unsuspend, because at least these guys can unsuspend. I'll promote out. Beginning a main phase, the Gabu and the Kirihas will gain me 2 memory, going to 5. The Gabumon effect, at the start of main phase, I'm allowed to give my Digimon blocker. I'll give the Gabumon blocker, and if I have a Tamer with Matt in play, I get to draw a card. What in the world do I do here? This man is fiending in trying to show me that he has 7,000 aces in his hand. Evolving into a Metal Garurumon, because I have a Mat in play and you have a Digimon with 10k or more DP. And then we will activate Mat and Tai's effect, so I can bring out a Agumon. So I'll bring out Agumon here. Matt and Ty will trigger to gain me a memory. Then Agumon will then use its effect to check the top 3. I'll get the Metal Greymon to hand. I'll get Guru X Antibody to hand.
Okay.
They are stunned. Metal Guru gonna swing at security, and when attacking, he does unsuspend. I have to draw a card from the goblet.
1K.
I guess we'll just swing in security again.
12K.
It will die. I'm gonna hard play a Mailbird for 5, giving you 3. And on play, since I do have a Kiriha in play, I'll put a Metal Gray back to hand.
Draw. Digivolve Gummy into Terry to draw. Pop double Typhoon. We're going to play Terriermon down. Terriermon's on play. Look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Golden Rappa. Digivolve into Golden Rappa to minus 5K, minus 1K. So
these are
they're both
dead?
dead. Yep. We're just gonna go Mega Gargo Ace on top of the Rappa for 5. We're gonna lock down both your Kiriha and Nenes.
Sounds good. I will unsuspend, and then I will draw. I do go to 3. I hatch into a Tsunamon. Okay. Okay. We have a play. We actually have a play.
You have 3
But it's
cards
up.
left in deck.
I have 3 cards left in deck, which is the unfortunate part. I will hard play a Agumon for 3. I have the top 3 cards in my deck. Greymon and Metal Garurumon to hand. We Digivolve into Greymon here. Draw 1. On evolution, I'm allowed to bring out a Gabumon back, and then Gabumon effect, I reveal a top card. It's not a card I can grab, so that just stays there. Matt and Ty effect will gain me a memory, so I'm going on to -1. And then the Greymon effect will allow me to evolve into Garurumon for free. Evolve into the Garurumon here for free, draw a card.
Yep.
I then gain a memory for that as well. So now I'm back to 0. I will then take these 2 cards together and Jogress Shinka. We're gonna Jogress them into Chimeramon. I draw 1. I can't grab anything, but that's fine. We're gonna evolve for 4 memory to evolve into Blitz Greymon. But on evolution, I will choose one of the effects to choose 3 things and de-evolve them by 1. I will choose both Mega Gargo Aces here. So I'll de-evolve the Rapid with 2 sources underneath. With Overflow 4, I will gain 4 memory. Thanks I have Jogress, I'm allowed to swing. So Blitz Greymon will then swing into security.
7K. Do you win?
It looks like I'm 1 memory short. And the unfortunate part is I am out of Mailbirds. So I will go out with style. Metal Gray, sliding in a Greymon, but not enough to Digicross to make it keep turn, sadly. 1 memory exactly, and then pass the turn to you.
Well, that does make that 12 points for Kyle. Well, it looks like it's our turn to be on the losing streak, everybody. But I think it still was a pretty good showcase of showing what BlackFlare can do. Granted, it was carried by the Garurumon X Antibody. Yeah, maybe that card did need to go, huh? I am still preparing for the Digimon Nationals coming up, so that's probably why you haven't been seeing a lot of Tri Cup lately. I did want to give you guys at least 1 episode before I left for LA. And we are actually very close to approaching the end of the season of Season 2. Will Kyle take it all, or will I be able to catch up? Guess I'll have to find out in the next episode. Wish me luck in LA, everybody!